Culture shock and essay as a Japanese.
This is the first time in a while that
Wait, I'm still reading the title. Calm down, lady girl. Calm down. Culture shocks and essay as a Japanese American. So this video was recommended like maybe like a few days back. Guys, if I seem a little bit dark, it's not because I'm getting darker. It's because my key light, it's dead. My stupid ring light, it's dead. I mean, to be fair, it felt like really hard yesterday. But I plugged it in, it was working, and I left it plugged in, and now it's not working. This is fucked up, bro. I don't think I should buy another ring light anymore, but fuck it.
doing like a sit.
Alright, culture shocks and essay as a Japanese American. Well, it's not the first time we react to something like this. And let's see if they're gonna, obviously there's gonna be load shedding. I'm telling you, there's gonna be fucking load shedding. Like, this load shedding shit is getting out of hand. Let me move my mic out of here.
Sit down YouTuber-y type of video, so I'm feeling a little bit nervous and a bit camera shy. But anyways, my name is Emmy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm from Tokyo, Japan, but I'm half American, half Japanese. That's why I sound super American. But now I live in a country called...
Bro, there's this other bastards, you know, they come on my TikToks, my Instagram, they comment like, they say my accent, like I should start speaking in a South African English accent. They say like, guys, they say I'm like, I'm mimicking or I'm impersonating like it's like, they say my English sounds American. So I'm making like while she's talking about this, it reminded me of this. They say like when I speak I sound American, so I should stop it because I'm pretending to be American and shit like that. Why would I want to be American? Like, if there's any country in the world that's even the list, if I want to be part of, or even I want to go into, it's America. It's just that I watch a lot of American accent. No, not American accent. I take that back. I watch a lot of American content, and I think that's where I learned my English. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, my English in school, it was horrible. It was bad, and my English teacher was trying so hard. I was trash, bro. And then I just started like enjoying American content. I was watching American content as soon as I finished like matric, and I guess that's where my accent come from. And this is just how I speak. That's it. So all those bastards that comes here and starts talking shit and be like, hey, it's to stop mimicking American accent and shit like this, like I'm trying to look cool. Fuck no. America is no longer the coolest country in the world. Fuck no. Why would anyone want to mimic it? Just it happens that I watch a lot of American content and that's how my English sounds. That's it. Fuck it.
South Africa, which is in the south of Africa. I find it so funny that some people asked me like, where is South Africa? And I'm like,
it's the south of Africa.
It would take a while to guess. But anyways, I moved here to a city called Port Elizabeth, or PE, or Eveja, that's the official name.
I know why. I assume she moved to Cape Town because, you know, a lot of people like tourists and shit like this, they're always like they end up in Cape Town. That's why like that's so. And there's a lot of shit I want to unpack about Cape Town. I was watching a lot of podcasts that talk shit about about Cape Town. We need to talk shit about Cape Town. Just that I can't find that contact right now. Let me think of it while I'm watching this video.
Moved to PE at the end of January of last year, and I've been living here for about 7 months so far. And as you can imagine, South Africa is quite different from Tokyo, Japan, where I come from. And so I thought it'd be fun if I make a little video about all the culture shocks and funny things that I find about South Africa. So when I came to South Africa, I wasn't one of those people who were expecting that lions and elephants and zebras are walking around the street, but I also wasn't expecting that cows would be on the streets. This is like just in the middle.
We didn't even think about it anymore.
It's not a field. It's just like the road and there's cows.
That's kind of beautiful.
And one more thing that I discovered recently is that there's always peacocks in hospitals for whatever reason. Oh my word.
Bro, I don't even remember the last time I've been to a clinic or hospital, bro. Like, I think that there's, you know, obviously, you know, guys, you know, like, I'm God's favorite. Like, I don't get sick, and I feel sorry for people who get sick. Like, me, I don't get sick, and that's why I'm built like a fucking geek god, you know? Like, I don't even wish to go there. I don't even wish to go there. It's just like the hospital and clinic, the environment just depresses me. Like, I get, now obviously, you know, I don't fuck with depression and shit like this. I don't like to joke about that shit. But just I don't like those vibes. You know, just like the environment, as soon as you enter, you're just like, it's weird and shit. I don't like that shit. It's that place is, it's just like, I think it's one step closer to death. Like, you can feel it even when you're not doing anything. Let's say you're going to check up on someone, you can just feel, especially the hospital, where as soon as you enter, you can just feel, oh, this is just one step closer to death. It's such a weird feeling, bro. I don't know why I brought it up. I just feel like saying it.
Things on a car.
Fuck the tourists.
And the next culture shock is how much South Africans love their meat. So biltong is really
Bro, I thought, but you know, we are after Japanese, but
famous.
I think I googled it the last time.
Is really nice, to be fair. And South Africans love their braais. So braai is basically like a South African version of a barbecue, but definitely don't call it a barbecue in front of them because they're not gonna be happy about that. It is a braai. And also, if you're vegan or vegetarian and want to move to South Africa, girl,
You're fucked.
you're gonna have a rough time in South Africa. But that's how much they love their meat. But also, I think maybe in Cape Town and stuff, they're a bit more probably like vegan friendly and whatever. But if you go to any other place, it will be tough to survive as a vegan, just saying. And the next one
I don't want to talk shit about vegans, but why would you want to be vegan? Like, what the fuck? Let me figure
is, okay, South Africa isn't necessarily the safest place on earth. In fact, some may say that it is quite dangerous. And one of the things that was sort of a culture shock to me was the presence of car guards. So anywhere like in front of a shopping center or like anywhere that you would park your car, there's usually people called car guards around there. They have these like security vest things on and they're just kind of like around the parking lot and making sure that people won't break into your car. And when you're about to leave, they're always like next to your car and like kind of ushering you out. And you always kind of have to tip them like 5 to 10 rand at the end. And I don't know, to South Africans, that's probably super normal, but I've just never seen that kind of thing before. So that was quite interesting. Oh, and speaking of tips,
I feel like she doesn't want to offend anyone. There's a lot of shit you get. Like I just by just being South African, there's a lot of shit I would say they're culture shock. But maybe the video is just starting. Maybe I should give it a chance. You know, maybe I should give it a chance, bro. Cause bro, there's a lot of shit. I was gonna make the whole video fucking negative.
in South Africa, you do tip sometimes when it's like a restaurant sit-down situation where you have like a waiter serving.
But it's
you,
not
then you
mandatory,
tip
though.
at the end. The standard is about 10%. That's for all people who are thinking of coming to South Africa. Yo, okay, buying data for your phone in this country is so complicated. Like, it's literally more complicated than Japan, which says a lot because Japan is really complicated. First of all, you have to buy a thing called airtime, which you would go to like a store, like a supermarket or whatever, and to the cashier you would say, may I please have 100 rands worth of Vodacom airtime or something like that. And they give you a receipt.
Bro, speaking about data, I posted this on my status also. There's this other bitch, bro. Like, no, I don't do bitches. Hopefully, just in another world, I had this dream of this bitch. This bitch pretends to like me. I found out that she pretends to like me, but she only comes over for my Wi-Fi, bro. I was so heartbroken when I found out this, bro. But bro, these bitches will do whatever they want. They will do anything for whatever they want, bro. She pretended to like me just for my Wi-Fi. When she comes over, she comes for my Wi-Fi. You know what I found out, bro? Like, every time she'll come over, connect to the Wi-Fi and shit. And I don't want to say what she does because she might see this video. And one day she comes over and the Wi-Fi is down. The Wi-Fi is down. It's one of those days. The Wi-Fi is down. Wi-Fi was down. Bro, I could just see in her energy, like, she was not feeling me. She didn't want to be here. She was not making jokes as usual. She was not laughing at my jokes as usual. And that's why I noticed, oh, this bitch only comes over for my Wi-Fi. Damn.
Receipt, which has a long pin code on it, and then you have to enter that into your phone and then get your airtime. And with that airtime, you buy data. Then you can use the internet with it. And even like buying data, it's like not straightforward. There's like different options, different packages, different sales going on, and that sort of thing. That's data. It literally took me like a few weeks to grasp the concept of buying data in South Africa. Ooh, okay, wait, this is a funny one. So again, South Africa, not the safest place. There are unfortunately a lot of mugging incidents and stuff. But what I thought was so funny was that there's like a mugger's walk. Like, there's a stereotypical way a mugger would walk in South Africa, which I didn't know that was a concept that would ever exist. And unless you're South African, I'm pretty sure you have no idea what I'm talking about. So I will show you guys right now. Wilson, this is a social experiment. If a mugger's trying to mug you, what is the walk that he's doing? There we go. Can you show me how a mugger would walk? Yeah, that.
But I'm too wide to do it with that.
I want to put it in my YouTube video. I'm gonna ask him the accuracy. Good walk too. The stereotype.
That's it. That's it.
And
Oh.
okay,
I
this
thought,
is something.
I thought
really
that's the
great
end of the
about
video. I
now,
was like,
but
what?
People banter a lot in this country. Like,
What is
people's
bantering, bro?
love languages are bantering and making jokes. Like, literally, the ability of these people to be able to laugh about their problems is like inspirational. Like, South African memes, guys, slap. And even to prove my point,
So the thing about South Africans is that there's nothing we take serious, bro. When it comes to politics and like I'll give you an example. I watch a lot of American politics. You know, I watch a lot of American politics. Just I find it interesting. South African politics, it's interesting, but I find more American politics interesting because the reason is that, like, even in parliament, like, take for an example, I was speaking of parliament right now. If you look South African parliament, it's all jokes, all comedy. There's a fucking multiple YouTube channels that are dedicated on posting memes about South African parliament. Like, there's nothing we take serious. Like, in America, like, there's certain things they can't talk about. Like, you can't, like, you piss people off. There's certain things, like, there's a lot of strict, they say it's freedom of speech. That shit doesn't exist in America. Because you say one word, you piss off a lot of people. Even you say it in a restaurant and shit like this. In South Africa, you can joke about politics. Like, it's so great. You can joke about anything. Not like there's nothing we take serious here. Like, this country is just like, it's a movie, like I usually say.
literally just sent
It's
this
just
reel to my
comedy,
sister
bro.
a little bit ago. It's this South African guy saying like, yo guys, as us South Africans, we gotta date other South Africans.
Like, I can't wake up every single day of my life and be like, babe, it was a joke. I'm sorry. I was only joking. No.
I can't make a culture shock South African video without talking about this, but obviously
Load shedding.
load shedding.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Load shedding was gonna make it. Yeah, bro. Load shedding. It's. I have a conspiracy. I have a conspiracy. I think load shedding. It's. If load shedding was like like. I have a conspiracy. This is a conspiracy. This is my own conspiracy. Like, I think load shedding is just a business move. I think there's a lot to know about load shedding. I don't think it's just load shedding because we can't produce electricity. Like, we have all the resources. In South Africa, we have all the fucking resources to create energy in different fucking ways. Like, we have coal, we have like solar, wind, we have natural gas. I don't know if natural gas can make, I don't know. There's a fucking podcast that I watched. The guy was speaking about different ways we can create. There's more than 7 ways we can create load shedding, and this load shedding shit can be solved in 6 months. But let me tell you, bro. There's a fucking lot to know. I think load shedding is just a business move. I'm telling you, bro. Load shedding, it's a business move. There's a fucking big companies that are in South Africa that have noticed that they make a lot of money during load shedding, and they obviously, because they fund these political parties, they'll tell them, you know what? Don't fucking fix load shedding. We need fucking load shedding. Like, load shedding in the past, like, usually started like during winter. We understood it. Like, we kind of understood it, you know. But now it's like even during like even spring, autumn, summer, it's fucking load shedding. It doesn't make sense, bro. It's one single cloud on the, like, if one single cloud pops up like in the sky, bro, we are in stage 6. That's crazy, bro.
Basically, in South Africa, we don't have enough electricity. And so pretty much every single day, we have power cuts for a few hours per day. There's literally an app that is solely dedicated to let you know the load shedding schedule of the day, of the week. And although people always complain about it all the time, like, to be honest, you get used to it like very quickly. Like, after a few days, I was completely used to it. And it's just like, that's how you just live your day.
So we have this thing in South Africa where we turn the lights off and then everyone like goes and like finds a hiding spot. And we basically play hide and seek in the dark. Yeah, I need a good hiding spot. Hi, how you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually funny, bro. That's actually funny.
We need to turn it right. It's load shedding, so the robots aren't working now, and just people are coming in from every direction. And the truck's coming in from every direction. This is terrifying.
And there's pedestrians.
Guys, it's a team effort.
Yeah. That was pretty smooth. I must say, that was great.
How's it brew? Lekker, man, lekker. Next, I want to talk about the slangs and accents of South Africa. That was quite a culture shock to me. Lekker is the most famous one. It means like nice. It comes from Afrikaans. But there's so many other like words or slangs that I didn't know what it meant when I first was here for the first few weeks.
So, if she doesn't say Futsek, she hasn't been that long in South Africa. She has to say Futsek. Like I would say Futsek, sure. Yeah, Futsek and sure. Like those are like, she said lekker, but I would say lekker, I would put it number top 10. Somewhere in the top 10. Like in number 1, it has to be Futsek. Like if you come to South Africa and you don't know how to say Futsek, trust me, bro. Like you don't wanna come here, bro. Cause this fucking dogs in South Africa are gonna fucking bite you. Like I'm trying, like I've never seen in any country in the world when someone gets chased by a dog, there's a universal language to get rid of the dog. Like that's why in South Africa it's so rare. Like usually, sadly, it's usually kids who get bitten by dogs. Like I've noticed, like in South Africa, like when a dog bites a kid, like it makes like news. And the kid hasn't learned the universal language of Futsek. You know what I'm saying? So if she doesn't say Futsek, I'm gonna say, bro, she hasn't been in this country for a long time. She's about to get bitten by a dog. Like you have to learn Futsek.
So for example, oaks means guys, or people would just say O's or oaks. Robots are traffic lights. Okay. Hectic, like literally people use hectic so hectically is kind of hectic. Do you see what I did there? It just means like something crazy or like something.
No. And now, like now, it's one of those. It's just one of those words. Like usually, like now. Yo, and Sieni, like well, my mom does this. We'll be like, Sieni, can you fetch me something? I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it now. It means I'll do it. Not now. It's now, but later on, you know? Just like, who am I explaining to? Because you guys are fucking South Africans.
Like intense or something like that. Also, shot means thank you. Haibo means like no way. And it comes from like Zulu or Xhosa or something. Xhosa. We're gonna get to that in the next point. Okay. The click language. And also an infamous one is how they use the word now. Now is a very loose term in South Africa. They would say now, they would say now, they would say just now. And if somebody says they're gonna do something now.
You know what? I should be a tour guide. Like thinking about it. Like it seems like I have a lot of experience in this shit. I should be a tour guide, you know? People come from other countries. I should teach them about the culture. Like imagine this. I think there's a market for this in the business. Hey, if there's anyone watching this YouTube channel want to invest, like, please invest in me. Like, I teach people about South African culture in the airplanes while they're still coming, while they're traveling in, you know? I teach them, like, basic language, like Futsek, now, sure. I think there's a market for that, bro. I mean, there's a market. It has to be. There's a market for that, right?
Now, that means, like, now. That means, like, later. And if they say they're going to do something just now, like... It might be tomorrow, it might be in 6 months, it might be never, you never know. And people would say like, I'll see you now, or like, I'll call you now. But that doesn't mean now, it means like in a little bit. Like maybe in the next half an hour. Like, I'll see you soon, I'll call you in a bit. That's what they're saying. It's so confusing, but I do love South Africa, guys. Ooh, and the accents as well. The accents are pretty fun. I still to this day cannot imitate a South African accent. And I think partially it's because there are so many South African accents, guys. Like, it depends completely on your race, where you're from, and it sounds completely different. Like an English white South African accent, it sounds completely different if you're in Cape Town to if you're in PE. Like a PE accent is something like instead of saying like, they would say laugh. And they would say ja instead of yeah, they would say ja. And Afrikaans people have a super distinct accent. Sometimes like if you're like super Afrikaans, like you can hear the accent from a mile away. And colored people have their own accent. Like a Cape colored has a super distinct accent and they sound completely different from like a colored from Joburg or Durban or something like that. So it's really interesting. There's different accents and I love accents and languages, so that's really fun. And this is the last one, but there are so many languages in South Africa, guys. There are 11 official languages.
Bro, how many languages do I think like is it? Like, first of all, I just want to point out in South Africa we have 11 languages. Venda is not even one of them I'm going to attempt to learn. Like Venda is out of, like, I still have a future. I don't want to break my tongue trying to speak that language. People who speak Venda, they're very brave people. They have to be. That's why there's a stereotype that Venda people have big dicks. Like, it takes a lot of balls to speak that language. Let's be fair. Like, that language, it's really, really hard. It's like, damn, bro. All right, let me see how many languages you can speak. Sotho, Tswana, Zulu, not Xhosa. Zulu, Ndebele, Afrikaans, English, What other language can I speak, bro? How many? Like, did I forget the other bastards? What other languages we have in South Africa? Let me Google this shit, bro. Let me Google this shit. Let me Google this shit. Just forget. 11 official languages in South Africa. Liberty language. What the fuck? Right? This fucking Google it. It's like, oh, let's see. Sotho, Southern Ndebele. There's a Southern Ndebele. What the fuck, Zulu? Venda, Tswana. I can speak Tswana, Tsonga. Tsonga a little bit. I can hear Tsonga. Just that there's not a lot of language. I can hear Tsonga. Like most Tsonga, like even the deep ones from straight from the factory, from where's that place? Where's that place? Yeah, from where's that place in Mpumalanga? I forgot it.
Yo, before you
Yo, Joseph, I'm gonna watch you. Chill, bro. Let me finish this video.
Just 12 if you include sign language. And people are always like bilingual, trilingual. I know, guys.
No, I always wanted to ask myself, like, is sign language like a universal language? Like for an example, this is one of those questions, like, you know, when you're about to sleep at night, and it's one of those questions that pops in your brain, like, is sign language universal, like, in the world? Like, if I learn sign language in South Africa, can I speak sign language? Can I speak with another person that speaks language? Why do I say speak, bro? They can't speak. If I can do the sign language, can I communicate with another person, let's say in Japan, that learns sign language in Japan, learns sign language in America, that learns sign language in Romania? Is it universal? I think that's what I wanted to say, that I wanted to ask.
Who speaks 7 languages, guys. How crazy is that? I'm just thinking, but I genuinely actually don't know all the 11 official languages. Like,
And if there's any language I would ever take time to learn, it will be sign language. It has to be.
I can't name
It just
them
makes sense for me. If it's universal, why wouldn't I want to learn it?
all. Like, I know, okay, there's English, Xhosa, Zulu, Afrikaans, Tswana, Sotho,
Pedi.
Pedi. Like, that's all I can name. There's a few others, and I shall look them up and put them on the screen right here because I must learn as well. But generally, a lot of people speak English, especially if you're in a big city, then most people will speak English. I find that also, like, a lot of people do understand Afrikaans, and I really want to learn Afrikaans just to be able to understand what people are saying. To be honest, I'm not that interested actually in Afrikaans. I really want to learn Xhosa. I think it's like the second biggest language in South Africa after Zulu.
Yo,
and in
why
my
my
region,
titties wanna
Port
come
Elizabeth,
out?
that's the biggest language. But yo, guys, I'm so keen to learn Xhosa someday. Like, even the clicks, yo, guys, it took me 4 months to be able to do the clicks. Like, even still, like, I'm not that great at it, but like, it took me 4 months to be able to do the different clicks. But guys, don't you think it would be so funny if like my language palette was Japanese, English, Spanish, a little bit of French, and Xhosa? Like, that would be so cool. One day, guys, one day. And speaking of languages, guys, this is the perfect time for me to talk about Lingoda, who is very kindly sponsoring today's video.
Why
So if
am
you
I-
don't know, Lingoda is an online
Why am I not getting sponsors? Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm jealous she's getting sponsors. Like, why am I not getting sponsors? How many subscribers does she have? Like, I don't get it. Like, why am I not getting 24K? Okay, all I have to do is get 24,000 subscribers, and Lingoda, it's gonna, what's the word? What do you call? What is the word? Sponsor me.
language school that
But let's be fair though. Like,
teaches-
I would never be mad if I've never get sponsors. Cause let's be honest, I am not family friendly content. I am not. I say whatever fuck I want. But also at the same time, it would be fun. Like, I would give sponsors a hard time because they would send me a script. I wouldn't want to read the script. I would be just there freestyling my what you call? My ad. Let me just do an ad for them. Like, I'll switch off the sound, I'll do that. Alright guys, this video is sponsored by Lingoda. If you guys know, I'm fucking broke. Obviously they gave me money so I can teach you guys languages. So if you're watching this video from another country, you want to come to fucking South Africa, yeah, and you're scared to, you know, for 11 languages, don't worry about it. We're gonna teach you I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? Download Lingoda right now in the app. Make sure you download this shit. And yeah, no, I'm ruining it.
Great about Lingoda is that because it's online, lessons are going on 24/7, and so you can book your lesson anytime, anywhere, and you can fit it into your busy schedule. And it's
Hopefully your tutor doesn't have load shedding by the time.
also cool because Lingoda covers all levels of language learning. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, they got you all covered. And you can take a placement test in the beginning to see which level you fit in. And I would genuinely recommend this if, well, first of all, you thrive in like a classroom situation, or you feel stuck in your current level of language learning and you're craving
I want
for
water,
something
bro.
to
Don't
stretch you, to push you to the
I
next
didn't pour
level,
any water today.
and that would give you maybe like a structure in your language learning. And Lingoda is now doing a back to school campaign, which will give you 25% off your first 2 months if you decide to continue after your free trial. So try out Lingoda for yourself with their 7-day free trial where you can take 3 small group classes completely for free. Just click the link in the description to find out more and use my code ME25 to receive a 25% discount on your first 2 months if you decide to continue. And thanks so much Lingoda for sponsoring today's video. And yeah, that's it guys. Those are some of the culture shocks that I had for South Africa in my 7 months of living here. But also I do want to stress guys, although I'm kind of painting South Africa in a funny way with load shedding and like the muggers and all that kind of stuff, I love South Africa. Like literally.
All right, boys, that's it for today. No, that's it. There's a lot of video I want to watch. But anyways, this was a chilled video. Like it's one of this, like this is the first video I'm reacting to today. Like when I start off, I want to start off chilled, you know, like no swearing, nothing that's gonna piss me off. Like I want to start off chill. Like I saw this video, she seemed like a great vibe. I was like, let me watch her. She looks nice, bro. I would smash, like for sure. Let me read her. What should I rate her out of 10, bro?
Really, it is my favorite country
She has nice titties. I will tell you that. She has nice titties.
that I've ever been
seemed
to,
like a
and I
fucking
want to
sweetheart.
stay here forever. I flippin' love South Africa. So I have plenty of great stuff to talk about it. If you want me to make a video of like my favorite things about South Africa, let me know. Or if there's any kind of topic about South Africa that you would like to know more, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching this video until the end. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao. Ciao.
She's pretty. I'll give her 7.5 out of 10. I'll give her 7.5 out of 10. She's pretty, bro. Alright, what else am I watching here?